16 period tips and tricks plus simple hacks. During your menstruation, the uterus contracts to expel its lining in the form of blood and muscular tissue. While this is natural, most women have their period associated with a list of abnormalities: cramps, stomach pain, fatigue, mood swings, nausea, fever, or headache, and the list goes on. In this video, you will learn 16 period tips and hacks to help you not only prevent, but also stop pain associated with menstruation. You will also learn some tips which you can use to make the menstrual period much easier and more comfortable. In addition, at the end, you will discover 6 foods to include in your diet during your periods. 1. Have an orgasm. We all know orgasms are not just pleasurable, but also beneficial to health. Having an orgasm may improve a woman's mood, boost immunity, relieve stress, and foster better relationships. Although it is not required to get pregnant, orgasms may improve fertility according to limited studies. But this is not all. Having an orgasm during your menstruation helps the uterus to contract and increase the blood flow, which can reduce period pain. 2. Hide your tampon in an old empty lipstick tube. Are you a little embarrassed to walk through the hallways with a tampon in your hand to use the bathroom? Here's a great tip for anyone who hasn't yet adopted the cup. Don't throw away your used lipstick tubes. Save them to use as an alibi. Besides of these being suitable, you can easily insert your sanitary pad inside of it and pretend you're going to give yourself a makeover. Neither seen nor known. 3. Slide a panty liner into the shell of your phone. Roll your panty liner onto itself, tape side up, and slip it over the back of your phone case. Crisis or accidental situations will no longer scare you. You can also place certain items such as cash or jewelry inside the phone shell. This is a simple period hack which you can use to also trick thieves. 4. Sew a packet to your special period panties. Emergencies can happen anytime, sometimes when you least expect it. So that you never run out or find yourself embarrassed if your sanitary napkins drops out of your purse, you can sew on the front of your panties a small felt pocket. Customize it as you want and then insert the sanitary towel. 5. Eat this meal to get rid of mood swings. Did you know there's a simple meal you can prepare to improve your mood during your period? A few squares of dark chocolate for the mood, 2 or 3 bananas for the potassium, and a glass of red wine to relax and get rid of the unpleasant sensations, and voila, you feel better. Be careful not to consume alcohol. It will do nothing but worsen the emotional symptoms. Alcohol use is dangerous for your health in general. Avoid it. 6. Reduce period pain with legs up the wall posture. You can get rid of your menstrual pain by climbing your feet on the wall. It is simple and effective. Lie on your back, on your bed, or on a clean floor. Stick the palm of your feet to the wall. Go up with your feet as if you had the ability to walk that way. Go back down slowly, then start again. This is the easiest exercise to relieve your stomach cramps. In addition to menstrual pain and discomfort, this simple exercise helps relieve tired legs and feet, ease mild backache, regulate blood flow, relieve swollen ankles and varicose veins, alleviate symptoms of mild depression and insomnia, and stretch the back of the neck, front torso, and the back of the legs. 7. Make a hot water bottle in no time with rice and a sock. At least you are one of the few lucky women who have pain-free periods. You know how excruciating menstrual pain can be. And the advice that our grandmothers often give us: apply a hot water bottle to the painful areas, except that when you don't have one, you quickly forget to buy it from one cycle to the next. However, nothing could be simpler than making one yourself. Pour a large glass of rice or other cereal that you have into an unused sock. Close the sock with a lace and place it in the microwave for a minute. Remove it and enjoy the benefits. 8. Clean your blood-stained white panties easily. Your period is heavier than ever, turning your starch panties into a real mess. Act quickly. Wash your panties in cold water, especially not hot, and rub well with stain remover bar. Most importantly, don't wait. Nothing more difficult once the stain is encrusted for good, and that's not just for the panties. 9. Improve a sanitary napkin. Sometimes your period can arrive unexpectedly. One trick that you may have done more than once when your period arrives without warning, place several layers of toilet paper in your panties to absorb the flow while you wait to go to the pharmacy or a nearby store to get one. For more support, you can insert the paper inside the bottom lining of your panties. Yes, the small pocket. 10. Fall asleep more easily. Periods are not very cooperative in letting us fall into the arms of the Morpheus piece as the pains are so severe. But a few drops of lavender essential oil can help. To fall asleep more easily, you can pour a few drops of lavender essential oil on your pillow before going to bed. The plant is known to promote sleep and fight insomnia. Lavender also improves brain functions according to many studies. Drink lots of water. It's number 11. While it is important to drink plenty of water daily, it is even more important during your period. Hydrating your body will help reduce fluid retention, which can cause period pain. If you can't drink when you're not thirsty, you can cut up pieces of seasonal fruit or vegetables such as watermelon and cucumbers and eat them to increase your fluid intake. 12. Mask a blood stain on the back of your skinny jeans. A very silly tip, but one that has proven itself in all generations, provided, of course, that you have a sweater or a shirt to sacrifice. Wrap your second garment around your waist to hide the stain. Well, this technique is not the most inventive, but anyway, you get the point. 13. Wear socks. Some studies suggest that women who keep their feet warm during their period will make their uterus feel just as comfortable as their feet. You risk nothing to wear a nice pair of warm socks during your menstruation. 14. Avoid waxing and epilating. You can have a Brazilian wax on your period if you want, but be prepared for more pain. During your period, the whole vaginal area becomes more sensitive, which likely causes the waxing to hurt a little more. This is the same thing for epilating. 15. Limit caffeine intake. Caffeine is known to increase the estrogen levels in the body, which worsens PMS symptoms. The caffeine in itself increases the number of cramps you experience and cause narrowing of blood vessels, which can further worsen cramps during your period. As long as you can, you need to avoid caffeine consumption just before and during your period. You can substitute the coffee for green tea, chicory, matcha tea, or chaga mushroom tea, which are rich in health benefits. 16. Eat these 6 foods. Are you one of those women who suffer a lot when they have their period? If your answer is yes, don't worry. You have 1,001 natural remedies at your disposal. And from a food point of view, there are also some foods that are known to alleviate period discomfort. Here are 6 foods to eat when you have your period, enough to ease your pain. 1. Nuts and flax seeds. Nuts such as Brazil nuts, almonds, and pine nuts have more than one string to their bow. In addition to making your nails and hair grow faster, nuts and flax seeds will also help reduce your period pain. Thanks to their properties, they soothe neuromuscular tensions. The icing on the cake, they would have antidepressant effects and fight against fatigue. 2. Tea and herbal teas. Some herbal teas are capable of relaxing you in a time of crisis. Rich in manganese, they will manage to relax your body naturally. Chamomile, for example, is a perfect herb for stomach aches. Thyme, on the other hand, will wonderfully treat your period pains. 3. The banana. Rich in essential vitamins and nutrients, bananas are the perfect fruit to accompany your menstrual cycle. It would improve your mood swings and your transit. 4. Chocolate. A piece of advice that should delight gourmets. Chocolate, as long as it is dark, is more than allowed during menstruation. It is recommended. Not only does it help give your mood a little boost, dark chocolate also helps you meet your daily micronutrient needs. 5. Oily fish. Women who regularly consume marine omega-3s have the least pain during their period, according to a Danish study. If you don't want to take supplements, you have to turn to oily fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel. They are excellent dishes to calm your inflammations. You can also find these valuable nutrients in vegetable oils such as flax, hemp, or avocado. 6. Dairy products. Unbelievable, but true. Calcium would help ease period pain. Vegans, rest assured. It could also be found in moringa, dark green leafy vegetables, dried peas, and beans. Do not neglect to increase your intake of calcium during your menstruation. Calcium helps reduce menstrual cramps, bloating, and water retention in the body. The Mayo Clinic recommends at least 1,000 milligrams per day for women between the ages of 19 and 50. Thank you for watching to the end. My list is not complete. Now it's your turn. Based on personal experience, what are your period tips and trips? Please share them with our viewers.